Offense getting set for first down. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Finds the tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Florida State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And off to Jones. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the single back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Getting some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Hill. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Still looking. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking for room, it's Sanders. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. On the move. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Shakes off the defender. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The give to the tailback. Inside the 30. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll give it to him again. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running to the left. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Lobos! Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rutgers. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to get to him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabs it inside the 15. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Florida State, 0.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Give to the running back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the air. It's Croman Hoke. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Seminoles are on the move. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up.
Second down.
Little touch pass to the receiver. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Knowles come to the line with a new set of downs. After run, now throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the incompletion, looking at second down. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. Finds his target down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Got his man all by himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Knowles! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
17. Florida State, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Fires to the right. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give is to Williams. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. They're trying to get to him. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And this one splits the uprights.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, but you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Sanders. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. You've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU is down, but they are not out of it, not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Rutgers. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Now they'll run the draw. Nice move there.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Gets it out quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. A strike downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll throw it on 1st down. Coming after it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This is a 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
And the Lobos will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Quick spin on the run. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's a draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Release to the back. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Lobos will punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The 1st down for the offense. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wide out in motion. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Noles send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Jacobs. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for space, it's Sanders. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He's going to pass. He's going for it all. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense. second interception of the day for the Seminoles. It's like they've run a secondary out there with Deion Sanders, Terrell Buckley, and Lee Corso.
And what does Deion say? You know, look good, feel good, play good, get paid good. These guys in the secondary making plays. This man might have made himself some money at the next level.
From the gun, running back gets to give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Moving away from pressure. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's West. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The option look. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. A missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Pocket starts to collapse. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On 2nd down, he'll fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He'll just keep slinging it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. This offense has a 2nd down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confuse the quarterback a little bit, force them to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Kent State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 17 to Missouri. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to pass, it's Croman Hope. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the RPO, complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Keeps the legs moving. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Some misdirection with the counter. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? He makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. On the run, it's Sanders. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to run for it. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Lobos look to keep this drive humming. They'll leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The running back has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Trying to get to him. Firing deep. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell. But good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Off play action. A shot toward the end zone. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good right down the boulevard. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They want to run it left here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. After the run, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. They'll try it over the left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Lobos decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Williams. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. He's got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They're going to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Comes out throwing on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. A first down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Using his legs to buy some time. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Florida State.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
So you think this is automatic? This extra point attempt is filled with pressure. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. And they had to get that extra point to tie it up, and we could be headed to OT. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On the move, it's Sanders. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They go to the ground.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
It's complete to the right. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. To the air, it's Dampier. He'll pull it down and run. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. He leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, going up top. On target. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Lobos! They jump on top here in OT.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score. New Mexico, 30. Florida State.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Slings it downfield. Touchdown Seminoles! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And they tacked on the extra point. Now first down here in the second overtime. Going up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, no! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
Florida State, 36.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the run.
They're looking at a 3rd and 4 with their first possession here in overtime. Makes the grab on the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. They're bringing heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Now improvising. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
I love the aggressive nature by the offense trying to throw this in the end zone for a TD, but this is the risk when you drop your quarterback back close to the goal line.
Desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they answered the bell and responded with a score of their own.
Number 7 with the grab and the score.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.